Hello. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Nice to be early once. Well, I'm glad to. Welcome. Love through. Hey. Ooh, Chaotix. Hi, Chaotix. I recognize you from the Guilty Gear posts too. Hello. Hi. Shadowbean, Quinn. Regular peeps in here. Hello. Oh my gosh, what happened to my voice? Hi. Ah. Hope you didn't hear me drinking water there. Oh my gosh. I'm very glad. Yeah, I saw it. Man, Happy Chaos. That was a really good joint. Really enjoy it. Ooh, new to this channel. Hi, I'm Iggy. I'm an art instructor for Wing Canvas. And right now it's a pre-stream chat. So we're gonna start in like 15 minutes. But I just wanted to take the time, talk to chat. And yeah, talk about anything really. But yes, welcome. Soul the narrator. Soul bad guy. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, I still wanted to wear my 2024 headband. At least until like the end of January. That's what I think. Where's Kevin? Kevin, I don't know. He's still hanging out. Because usually I start a little bit early. But he'll be here. Aw. But it's okay, Sadie. The recording, the VOD will still be up. Ooh. Slightly realistic? Yeah. Sounds good. That's always a good start. Before you whatchamacallit, do more stylized stuff. And actually, hold on. Let me mute for a second. Oh my gosh. Ooh, how did I get into art? That's a really good question. So the way I got into art is little old me when I was, what, like 8 years old? 7 years old? I really liked my Pokemon cards. I really liked the drawings on them. But then they were like way too small. They were way too small to be hung up on like as a poster. So yeah, this is like Kid Iggy right here. Pokemon cards. It's too small to hang up. So what I did was I just upscaled them. I made them bigger. So with like printer paper, and then I just redrew them. And then the rest is history. I ended up here. Ooh, drawing your own diamond authority. Yeah. So like, what diamonds would it be instead of pink, blue, white, and yellow? Are there other colors for diamonds? But yeah, that's my Iggy backstory. Just because of Pokemon cards, I ended up here. It just dominoed to me ending up here. Funny how that works. Yeah, thank you. And thank you, Little Dakota. Yes, my 2024, we gotta celebrate. Get into the new year with the right attitude. Ooh, a bunch of them. Ooh, Soul the narrator has a bunch of the diamonds. Yeah, hi Gio. Hello. No. That reminds me, actually. I do have a similar story to that. I had this book. It's a really thick book, and it's called the Pokemon Omnibus. It's like a really, really thick book. And it's like a Pokedex, but as a book. And I really love that book. But then the book was so like flimsy and not very well made that it fell apart. That like the cover was like this, and then it came off like all the pages like this. Yeah, I don't know. This is like the cover. There's like a rip mark. It was not very well made, but the book was really cool though. But hold on, I'm gonna mute for 1 second again. Yeah, sorry about that. Had to cough a little bit. There. Oh, the Soul Silver Heart Gold guide. Pretty good, pretty good. I'd say my favorite Pokemon game is... if I had to think. Just the basic... Honestly, it's really basic, but I know everybody says this, but I really love Pokemon Emerald, for sure. Because, I love all the Pokemon designs in 3rd gen, gotta say. Pokemon designs, and the music. The first one I ever played was Sapphire, and then after that I played Fire Red. It's all gibberish. That's fine. Okay, I'll try to talk about something else then to get you in the conversation. But it's okay. Now Josh, one of our other instructors, has never played Pokemon either. Oh, don't worry, Soul. I'm a he, him. I'm your boy Iggy. Thank you for asking. Ooh, you played Ruby and Omega Ruby. Ooh. Yes, it's me, your boy. Let's see, we're gonna start in like 8 minutes. Just like a heads up. Alright. See that Pokemon card over there? I'm gonna take it. Maybe I would have said that. I wouldn't remember. Very long time ago. And Pokepark, yeah, I remember those. Like, I remember you needed to port your Pokemon onto the Wii through a DS. I never had a DS actually. I was a PSP kid. Oops, wrong way. Yeah, when I grew up, I never had a DS. It was pretty late when I had a 3DS too. I've always been like a Sony kid. I mean, I did have a Game Boy Advanced SP, a purple one. That was my first ever console. But after that, I just wanted a PS2. And actually, my mom and my dad, they played with the PS1. So maybe that's why I grew up with Sony. Because, yeah, they've been using that ever since. Yeah, 3DS games are fire. Yeah, it's not the best, one of the best selling consoles for no reason. Have every other mainstream game. I see. Yeah, go ahead, Soul the Narrator. Yeah, share it on like digital or traditional art for sure. And you can tag me, by the way, if you want to show me as well. Because most of the time, man, like, I don't have enough time or energy in the day to check everything, sadly. Word. For me, I think my most played game from when I was young was Monster Hunter. I played Monster Hunter Unite and Monster Hunter Freedom 2 PSP. I played that so much. If there are any, like, Monster Hunter fans in the chat, let's go! Oh. Yeah, it's funny because the Wii, I think 2 years ago, oh gosh, I'm saying 2 years ago now, but Just Dance had a Just Dance Wii 2024, or 2022, sorry. And that's crazy to me. Because apparently in retirement homes, Wii games are Wiis are super popular. And that's why Ubisoft still made Just Dance for the Wii. Original Wii from 2008. It's crazy. Excuse me. Sorry. I just ate before this. But my favorite thing to draw, and how long have I been doing art? Good question. I've been drawing, I'll just say I took it seriously in high school. So I've been taking it seriously for 10 years now? I've been taking it seriously for 10 years now, if I had to guess. But I've been drawing for a while. Yeah. Ooh, how did I find my art style? We have a video on that actually, how to find your art style. And I'm gonna talk about it in the stream too, so it's funny you mentioned that. I'm glad you mentioned that, Baka Weeb. Yeah. You think so? 20s? 20s isn't so bad. I love my 20s. Pretty good. Only better from here, as all. I just need to stay healthy. Ooh, traditional art for 7 years, and digital for 2. Nice. Yeah, you don't have to worry about if you use digital or traditional. Like, it's true there are some differences, but honestly, the skills that you need to know to be good at both is the same, more or less. So don't worry about quote-unquote wasting your time on traditional or digital if you think it is. So it's not, because it's not a waste of time. Yeah, 20 is not that old, for real. Like, if you think about it, if you live the average lifespan of 70 years old, and you're 20 years old, you have 50 years left to live. That's like so much time. You get to live your life twice and a half over. Which is crazy to think about, really. It's 78? That's crazy. See, it's gonna be even more, too. Yeah, we have a variety of ages here, but it's okay. Learning about art is not age-gated, so... Yeah. It's like 78. Yeah, depends on the country, probably. And, like, the area of the country, too. But yeah, everybody should stay healthy, you know? Like, it's good to draw and, like, practice hard on drawing and everything. But that should always be number 2, you know? Number 1 should always be yourself, because if you're not healthy, then you're just gonna fail really early, because you have body pains and all that. So yeah, take care of yourself. You don't literally have to draw like 24 hours a day, something crazy like that. Best I can do is 65. We'll see. You can't really tell for sure, you know. Yeah, hello. Hi, J4. Yeah, we're just chatting a little bit. And actually, it's almost about time to start. Just about time. Oh, no. Yeah. Only time will tell. But what's the point of thinking about that, you know? Ooh, Octopath? Nah, I've never played. But then I like the art style, though, of have, like... It's pixel, but it looks 3D, the way it's being lit. Oh yeah, start the stream, I mean. Like the topic at hand, you know, the actual title of the stream. Oh, also, yeah, let me know. Audio check, right? Before I officially start. Is my audio good? Too loud? Too silent? Yeah, and finally, my voice is warmed up now. Because I haven't been speaking for a while. Yes, I am being chilling, for sure. Sticking out your wings for the canvas. You're so Jesse. You're so Josh Tax. I just wanna be an art nerd. I don't know, that just came to my head. Iggy Lisa. So this is my pre-stream. Machine Doodle for today. Oh, hi Kevin, welcome. Yes, just in time. And let's see. As soon as the stream starts, don't worry Sadie, we have the VOD. We always have the VOD. And there's always more streams. So yeah. That song was nice, yes. It's a good song, right? Thought of it myself. But yeah. This is I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think before we start before we officially start, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about the art submissions because last week I totally forgot. So now we have a mega art showcase. So I'll start off with that before we even like officially start. So yeah. Or I wonder if I should start with plugs first. Yeah, I'll start with plugs first actually. So yeah, let me grab it. So again, welcome everyone. Hello and welcome to the stream. And today we'll be redrawing a painting, or I'll be redrawing a painting in my art style. And I want to show you my process. You know, what I take into account when I do an art style redraw. And I'll be drawing, or I'll be repainting the painting. It's called Monet and Her Son. So it's really nice. Let me go back to it actually. So this is the painting I'm gonna be doing in my art style. And I want to go over again the process, what I take into account, and yeah, come see it, come watch it as I do it. And I'm trying to think. I was about to say some more stuff, but I lost my train of thought. I know, right? It's really pretty. And alright, I remember now. So this is what won the poll. So if you wanna vote for topics that we're gonna do over the stream, yeah, stay tuned for our community tab. In our community tab. Grammar. And there. But yeah, in case you didn't know, our growing community is filled with tons of art nerds, and we art nerds, we gotta stick together. So if you're an art nerd too, be sure to check out our links to our social media in the description below, and check out our website for our class offerings, where you get critique, guidance, and encouragement for our instructors, because we're not just a YouTube channel, we're also an art school. And if you'd like to support us so we could keep making free content, consider supporting us on Patreon for as little as $2 per month, where you get tons of access like working files, critique sessions, class recordings, and a discount on our classes that have limited amounts of spots. So be sure to check those out before they're gone. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, for those who are new, I'm not just a YouTube streamer, I'm also an art teacher. So if you want to learn and do classes with me, check out our website and join me. Me, Jesse, Josh, Faye, and Arunia. Lots of wonderful instructors in Wing Canvas. But yeah. But before we begin, again, I missed last week. Oh, there you go, Quinn. Indeed. 10 out of 10. Thank you. But, hi Flighty Feathers. I'm doing pretty great, thank you. And I hope you're doing well too. But yeah, I want to take the time to feature these wonderful artworks. And this month's theme is all about foreshortening. So this is by Zed Is Tired. And he made this really nice drawing. I love the foreshortening here. Like you can see the leg coming towards you. And it looks like they're sliding down a slope sort of deal. So you could feel the dynamic pose of this one. Now this is good. This is a good example of foreshortening here. What does chat have to say? Ooh, great to hear. Thank you, Flighty Feathers. Ooh. I see, Quinn. Alright, Shira. And then appointment. Good luck on your appointment, for sure. And what else? I love the colors as well for this artwork by Zed. It's got some nice vibrant colors, you know, some red reddish hair, red socks, the yellow pants, and all that. It's very nice. But yeah, thank you so much. Zed is tired. Me too. And then this is my king. So this is their first drawing of the year. Actually, it's super nice. And I think their username is king, but then, yeah, they sign as a weirdo. But I love this because, you know, their hand is outstretched, and it's a nice use of foreshortening. And I love the colors too. I love the way that it's very, what's it called? Very warm, you know, with the nice orangey brown, like orangey brown, reddish tones, very warm overall. And it's a clear pose, because I think most of the time people who draw foreshortening, they kind of get lost in the foreshortening. But this one, the pose is like nicely readable, you know. It's very nice. Thank you, King. Or weirdo person TM. Whichever one. Gio, you have a 4-hour car ride. Oof. But yeah, that really is the American experience. Like, when I've been to the Americas, you know, Canada and America, there's so much driving. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Look at you too. Okay, I'm double checking my chat just. And also, hi, Chrissy Izzy. Yeah, foreshortening is such a weird subject, for sure. But yeah, this is by Odango, and I love his artwork here. It's very nice. I love the outstretched hand and the gun. Oh my gosh, bang. And I love how it says bang. Has he pulled the trigger yet? But it still looks good though. Like this pose, and like it's very dynamic. All of the explosion lines in the background. It's really comic booky. It's wonderful. And it has that style that it looks like it was done with pencil, and it looks like it was done with pen, pencil, and Copic markers. But yeah, it's fire. Excuse me. I see. And sorry, I was just like reading chat. Whenever I do my Animal Crossing noises, it's because I'm quickly reading chat to let people know. But I love this design too, with the way the character's back is like stretched out like that. Very strong pose, very dynamic, and bang. You know, very, very dynamic, very lively drawing. But yeah, thanks so much, Eldoggo64. Very, very cool. Yes, and then this one is by Pox. Pox OI. I'm not sure how to read it. Is it Pox OI? Or Pox 0I? But yeah, it's a more intimate drawing. And it's coming from the top. So foreshortening doesn't have to be just, you know, somebody reaching out to the camera and all that. It could be just a different angle. So this one is a higher angle. And they've really nailed, or he's really nailed the, what's it called? The top angle. You know, you can see that they're, how do I describe it? Kind of tapering down, as if we're like looking down on them, you know? So the anatomy is accurate, perspective is accurate, and not to mention the vibe. The vibe of the drawing is nailed it. It's very intimate. It's cute. And I love the lighting too. It's very, very nice. Yeah, what does chat have to say? Yeah, lots of oohs and ahs in chat. I agree. And I'm trying to think of what else. Yeah, I love the painterly vibe as well. Yeah, that's my preferred stream vibe. I do like my chill streams. Your anatomy's really strange for drawing? That's fine. In time you'll get it, because you just have to keep on keeping on, you know? And you'll get it soon, I believe, so will the narrator. But yeah, thanks so much, Pox. I'll just call him Pox. Very cool. I love it. And then this one's by Ghoul. Oh, look at that. They did like this really beautiful, kind of like one stroke looking drawing. I'm not sure if it's actually one stroke, but they've layered the curves and like the contours to describe the shape of this this person, this character. It's crazy. Yeah, I love that, right? It's inspired me. It's kind of inspired me to go back to drawing traditionally, and I haven't drawn traditionally in years. It's really good. So those lines that are coming off are a nice touch too. It's a nice way to imply that it was drawn with one line, or at the very least, if you didn't actually draw it with one line, it gives the effect that it was. So, yeah. It's very good for shortening as well. Like if you look at the way the hands are kind of getting bigger. So this is a really good example. But I'm trying to vocalize why it's a good example though. I think it's the way that the shapes are drawn. You know, like if you had to simplify it, it does a good job of doing perspective. Because in the end, foreshortening is just perspective. It's a branch of perspective. Oh, do you have a favorite Animal Crossing character? Unfortunately, I don't play Animal Crossing. I let my brother play Animal Crossing New Horizons on our Switch, and you can only have one island, so it's unfortunate. But I don't know. If I had to pick, maybe he's not a villager, is he? Or is he just a character? I'm not sure. I've never played, but I like KK Slider. Banger music. Love his music. But yeah. Ooh, when I'm drawing seriously, it's very abstract and scratchy looking. Oh, I see. So maybe you can play into that, you know, just keep experimenting. Maybe try a cleaner art style, or maybe try pushing it, you know, keep going with it. It's up to you. Yeah, it does remind me of an art school project, right? And then I actually have two ghoul drawings that I featured. So I love this one too. This Guilty Gear drawing of Chip and Faust. Oh my gosh. And I forgot the name of Chip's little otter right here. It got cut off sadly. But this is also very good for shortening. So it gives me the feeling of depth. Yeah, there you go. That's the word I was looking for. Give me the feeling of depth. That Chip is really high up and then Faust is like reaching up. And it's a pretty accurate Guilty Gear game. You know, Chip is in the air just jumping around. Faust doing his anti-airs and all that. So, it's very good. Yeah, thanks so much, Ghoul. And then last but not least, we got Squeeze Squiggle Doo. And I realized I misspelled her name. That's my bad. It's a squiggle with an I. I'm pretty sure. It's a typo. Yeah, it is. That's my bad. It's Squeeze Squiggle Doo with an I. So note that. So thanks so much. And yeah, this is a really sad vibe to end on with this Ninjago drawing. But this is good for shortening too. He's like looking up into the sky. I've never watched Ninjago, nor did I grow up with it. But look at this. It even has like, you can see the, what's it called, the raindrops forming words at the bottom. It says, "Please don't leave me. I love you." Oh my gosh. It's a vibe. Like you could feel it. The emotion, the mood. And yeah, the foreshortening really complements the pose. Because if you look at it, right, it kind of looks like we're looking down on, okay, Jay. Okay, I see his name on chat, Jay. It looks like we're looking down on him from this angle. So it makes him more, what's the word? Pitiable? Yeah, like, is that the word? Yeah, you can't help but feel more pity for him because you're just looking down on him. He's so down. Please don't leave me. Sort of vibe. But yeah, wonderful, wonderful foreshortening drawings. And yeah, thanks so much. Bang bang. Yeah, now it's finally time to start drawing or doing this painting in my style. So I want to take the time to talk about this a little bit before I go back to chat, reading chat and all that. Because again, as a reminder, what I'll be doing is redrawing painting, or you know what? I'll just do it simply. Painting in my style. In my style. So what I want to talk about is how I start my process, right? Because if you just kind of copy it without anything in mind, it's good, like it's okay, but then it's nicer if you have a specific goal in mind. Because, for example, if you just carbon copy it, like it's good, but then if you have more focus, you know, if you try to think of what you want to focus on, then it becomes, you become more attentive at the same. So for example, you know, taking a look at this drawing, what I really like about it is the color. So I love the blues and the greens, and I want to replicate that, focusing on that. So there's also another reason why we kind of list it down is because, again, it gives you more focus. So for example, if I don't care too much about the pose or the composition, I'll just copy it, you know, it's whatever. I don't want to focus on that because the color is what I want to focus on. And I'm trying to think of what else I want to talk about. But I talk about this more in the art style video. So if you want a more in-depth version of it, it's pretty much like the art style video that we posted in the channel a little bit ago. But yeah, very good. Just go catch that video if you want more details on it. Yeah. Caught Jesse's stream yesterday. Okay. And trying to think. Yeah, I guess I'll just jump right into it. So I'll be more specific now. So what do I like about the color? I love that there's like blues and greens. And for example, or just as an example, maybe I have no idea why this is. So this is why we focus on one thing. It's to answer the why. You know, why did they make green here and then blue on top? And how does it work? And the best way to do that is to just try to replicate it. And then while you're replicating it, you're using your own knowledge of art. So it's kind of a combination of what you see in the drawing and what you already know yourself. So that's the technique of painting in your style, is that it's a combination of what you already know and combination of what you learn from reference. So yeah. When drawing with reference, it doesn't always have to be just a carbon copy of the drawing. You can just cherry pick and pick the traits you like. And then that's what you learn about. Yeah. I'm gonna start off with... How am I gonna start? Also, if I'm learning about color, I'm gonna try not to color pick. I think for me, because I want to learn to pick the colors properly here. Yeah. Oh yeah, and thank you, Kevin. Thank you for the link. And yeah. There. So let's see. Oh, do I use a display tablet or a screenless tablet? I use a display tablet, just because it's what I'm comfortable with. But I do know that there's a handful of people who they just prefer, what's it called? They prefer screenless tablets, just because of the comfort of use. I've gotten used to it. Oh, really? Thank you, Flighty Feathers, for supporting us for all those years. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit, actually. No, maybe I don't need these notes anymore. Let me clean up my file. Here. And you can see that this one isn't very line art intensive. And I don't really like doing line art to begin with anyway, so I'll just do that. I'll save on time and not do line art. Bloop, bloop. Yes. Yeah, Kevin is like, you know, the man on the chair. He's got it. He's got the info. The support. Display tablets are so nice. Yeah. Actually, a little bit darker. Beep, beep. I know, right? I kind of want an iPad just for that as well. Just the portability of it. Okay. So I think I'll do like a silhouette of the person, of Monet, Madame Monet. Need to get a display tablet. Yeah, for me, I saved up for it, and it's worth it. I'd say it's worth it. But also, I do gotta admit, I see what the what's it called? The screen tablet fans are saying, because yeah, it really does force your it forces your body to be, what's it called? Your posture, basically. Your posture is not very good when using screen tablets. Have to like hunch over a little bit. I mean, I did make myself comfortable and like I have a setup, but I can still see that screenless tablets are more healthy, posture-wise. What time is it actually? Okay. Yeah. Hey, little man. Welcome, welcome. Just in time. There and there. And the nice thing about digital is like I just have the freedom to move stuff around, so that's why just taking full advantage of that. There's always, yeah, shrimp. I know. But in the long run, I think it's worth it to pay attention to it early on so that you just build that habit instead of having to learn a habit like later on. And so another way to check actually, since we're focusing on color, there, it's good to also expand on the topics that cover color, which in this case is hue, saturation, and value. So this is pretty much how you do, what's it called? Focus on a topic. So for example, for color, I try to expand on it, because if I just study color and just say like, oh, I like the color because it's nice, you have to articulate a little bit more. You have to expand on it a little bit more. What do you like about the color? And then you'll look up hue. Do you like the hue? Do you like the saturation, the value? So you kind of make yourself more articulated, you know, you expand on it. And it's the same thing for anatomy. For example, if I say like, I like anatomy, I like the anatomy of this drawing, what do you like about it? Do you like the muscle? Do you like the way that the body is drawn? Like the proportions? Do you like the bones and stuff? So yeah, you gotta be more specific. So in this case, I want to check on these three things. And I want to check on value specifically. Value is super important. So I do that by changing this layer into color, and then using the brightest white, and then there we go. I'm just checking right now. Okay. Her face is a lot darker actually, so if you look here, you can see that her face is a lot darker than the clothing. So I'll take that into account. And now, actually, I'll make it a little bit more warm. So I'm not going to completely copy the original, because again, this is my own art style. But I want to see, or I still want to take into account what I learned from this drawing. Let's see now. Yeah, it's still about right. I just need to make this darker instead. There we go. And there. Ooh, reading any good books lately? Reading books. Does manga count? I'm trying to think of the last manga I read. It's been a while since I've read manga too. I think the last manga I've read I can't talk about on stream. But I guess One Piece? I'm not caught up in One Piece, but it's been a while. But it's definitely after the arc that the anime is at right now. After Egghead Island. Yeah, let's see. I'll save it at this first. Ooh, Stormlight. Or anything else? Brandon Sanderson. Sadly, I'm not the bookish kind. Ooh. I think the last book series I ever read was when I was in middle school. It's called The Secret Series. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. Maybe not, because it's a secret. But it's by pseudonymous Bosch, and the titles of the books are weird. It's like, the title of this book is Secret, and let me try to look up the titles of these books. The Secret Series, pseudonymous Bosch. Oh yeah, that was the title of the first book. The name of this book is Secret, and if you're reading this, it's too late. This book is not good for you. Let me just grab the photo. Actually, copy. Yeah, this book series. Oh, wow, this is a really crunchy photo, actually. But yeah, this book series, I used to read that. That was the last full series that I ever read. So I barely remember stuff about it, to be honest. Yeah, let's see. Ooh, amazing fantasy sci-fi author. Ooh. First 3 volumes. Oh, Witch Hat Atelier? I wanna read that too. I don't know if I pronounced Atelier right. I've never heard it in person, so. Oops. Oopsies if it's wrong. What's this painting called? It's called Madame Monet and Her Son. So, let me write it down. Madame Monet and Her Son. So that's what the painting is called. And then looking at the green that I picked, it could be a little bit more yellow. There. More yellow green. Okay, maybe darker, more saturated. Here. Now I'll just fix all this later. There. And then looking at the color of the shadow, it's a little bit more blue. So there. And just start off, and you can see that I like to start with the big shapes first. Yes. Thank you. It's really strong. So like, another good way without turning it black and white, like it is really helpful, but I know you can't always have access to that, is just squint your eyes. If you squint your eyes, you can see just like the basic ones. Or another one is zooming out all the way. So you can see that if I zoom out all the way, you can see the shapes are more or less the same. And now I know that I think I could go a little bit darker actually. Like a darker yellow-green. And that's another way you can check it, like the zooming out. Yeah, and overall, now that I'm looking at this painting longer. It's a very warm drawing. So I'll add some light there. So the light is a little bit of like, it has an orange to it. So the way I did that was I picked orange and then I pressed really lightly like that. Instead of pressing really hard, I pressed really lightly and then I color pick it. So that's how I made this kind of warm, bright color for the sky. And I color pick again. Yeah, it's very subtle, right? But it has the warmth. But then if you look at the color wheel, it's pretty interesting. It's gray, right? So I like to tell people gray is actually a very colorful color, if that makes sense. Oh gosh, yeah. Oh, sorry to hear, Soul. Man, that reminds me of the time I got my ears infected too. It was in 10th grade, and I'd say it's like the worst. It was the worst phase of high school for me, honestly, because I had it for a month, and you know, it wasn't like anybody was bullying me or anything, but it was so hard to make friends when you have to ask them like to say stuff again, because both of my ears were infected basically, and I just couldn't hear out of both ears very well. It kind of felt like, you know, that feeling where you could hear your insides more than like what you're hearing from outside, sort of thing, if that makes sense. It's like when you're underwater. I think that's a better analogy. And that's what it felt like, and it was so hard to talk to people. Unfortunate. I could have made way more friends in high school if that didn't happen. Yeah. Very unfortunate. Yeah. And then, let's see. Don't worry, I won't forget her son. She is the second part. He is the second part of the painting, after all. And then yellow. And actually, I should do the umbrella, the parasol. It's like a nice yellow, dark green. Ooh, hearing tubes. I see. Yeah, I understand. I know. It's unfortunate. But don't worry. You'll get through it. Yeah? But I see a C. And there. So, even though it's not completely the same right now, I'm just trying to, again, pick the parts that I want. Pick the parts that I want, and then putting my own spin on it. Hence, the drawing in my style part. Drawing my axolotl character. Ooh. Yeah, axolotls are cute. Little froggy boys. Are they amphibious, actually? Can they live on land? I'm not sure about axolotls. I don't know much about axolotl biology. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Post it on your YouTube. Ooh, Max. Pretty good. And a nice orange. Actually, it's gonna be like that. Yeah. Yeah. And then, yeah, the hand. Let's see. Yeah, it's just implied, really. There. There. And then let me fix the parasol. Yeah, another way, actually, that you could pay attention to the shapes is paying attention to the negative space. So instead of focusing on what is there, right? Usually people like draw the face and the head. You could also focus on what's not there. So like this and this. I could see that, okay, if I had to check it. See that mine's a little bit wider right here? So honestly, I don't mind it. I'll leave it be. But that's one way of checking. as well. So sometimes it's pretty helpful to draw something that's not there, or to pay attention to something that's not there, to help you draw something that is there. There. Ooh, struggling on that coat. That's okay. Take your time. This is also another good reason why you should do these studies, is you kind of figure out what you need to work on. So now, if you're struggling with the coat, then maybe you could learn about clothing folds and all that. So yeah, this way you'll never really run out of stuff to draw, really. Because for me, I never really run out of stuff to draw, it's just I run out of energy. More like, is what I'm trying to... is what I found recently. And then, I'm gonna add some nice bright yellow. Because if I look at it, it's kind of like a nice bluish yellow for the top there. There. And there. So far, it's really coming along. And also, it's not that I'm avoiding digital tools like multiply and all that. I just want to focus on learning how colors work. So if I use multiply, you can still learn how it works and all that, but I want to learn how to do it naturally, just because it's faster that way, instead of having to rely on multiply all the time. And then I could see some blues actually, if you look at that. There's some dark greens, nice blues. So yeah, let me try to include that. And you can see that I'm starting off with the big shapes again, because I will focus more on the finer details later. There and there. Yes. Oh, actually I should double check. Oh, which wing canvas ever? Yeah, probably Faye. Word. Yes. There. Ah, you made the coat too big. Oh, classic. I think I want to refine... Well, actually, maybe I'll do the little kid first. There. Yeah, maybe I'll focus on putting down all the elements first. So we got the clouds as well. There. Little kid. There. And there. I'll just refine them better later. I'll just leave them be like that. Then, if you look at the clouds, they're a nice orangey white. What is this actually? Why did I make separate layers for it? Well, actually it's fine. There. And then nice orange. Oh, changing the outfit. Yeah, you can totally do that. For me, I'm changing the face. It's not gonna be realistic. Maybe it's more anime, more my style. Yeah, I can see that there. And actually, the sky gets way darker at the top. So, let's see how to get more saturated. Oh, oops. There. Kind of like this nice, what's it called? Vignette? Is that the word? Like the camera thing? I think it's called a vignette effect. Correct me if I'm wrong though. Doot doot doot. And then I could go a little bit darker at the top. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. After school band. Glad it worked out. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, is the parasol a bit small? Yeah, I think I'll do my own spin. Do you guys have any ideas for the character, actually? So, Madame Monet, you guys have any ideas for twists I could add? Because right now, it's I pretty much laid down the main elements of this painting. I don't know, do you guys want her to turn into like specific character? Like specific vibe you want to add? What do you guys think? Alright. There. In there. Yeah, for school, for high school, I never had extracurricular stuff. I just like spent it in my own time. Ooh, Sailor Moon hair? That sounds kind of nice. Could. Can I add more details? Yeah. So I'm just starting off with the big, broad strokes first, before the big, or the finer details. But yes, I will get on that. The what? Dog do bala kabako. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Taking a look at the colors. And nice of lots of yellows. About Ray King. What? Oh, Rat Kings. Yeah. I was like, who is Ray King? I know, Rat Kings. Like, I dropped into the chat a little bit. But yeah, Rat Kings are bizarre. How does that happen in nature? Who allowed this? Jump scare. Oh, oops. But thanks for watching our ads though. It helps our channel a lot. So thanks for being patient. Yeah, the flower field. It was the how to draw flowers stream. Yeah. I'll just add like a little bit of detail onto the grass. But Sailor Moon hair, huh? So that would mean... Okay, let me grab it. Maybe I'll just do Sailor Moon inspired. I won't actually do it as Usagi. There. Let me look up a photo though. Open image. There we go. So yeah, I think I'm gonna zoom in now. And I'm going to... That's all good. You can just leave the stream in the background. Listen in as you go. Oops, maybe I should draw the eye closer first. There. Let's see. Yeah, weirdo. It's so funny to call you. Yeah, weirdo. I love your artwork. It was the trying to remember. Okay, let me grab Art Showcase again, just for you. We could do it all over again. There it is. Yeah, your first drawing of the year. That's why I got confused, because I was thinking of King. But yeah, thanks for sharing your art. Your first art of the year, nonetheless. So yeah, just like your character, I say hey. Hello, weirdo. Or King. Or weirdo person DM. But yeah, this is their artwork. We got an artist in chat. Or I should say an artist, but the artist in chat. Oh no. Cousins. Yeah, we've just started redrawing, yeah, the big blocking. But then now I'm going into the finer details. maybe some nice blue. Or I think if it's blue, it's too Sailor Moon. But I don't want it. I don't want it to be Sailor Moon herself, Usagi. But same time, I don't like the blue. Maybe, I don't know. Change something else. We'll see. Ooh, Squee, yeah. Where is Squee? Oh yeah, Squee Squiggle. Yeah, I got your J drawing as well. Okay, let me go back again. Showcase art. Yes, I'm sorry about the typo in your name. That's supposed to be an I, not Squiggle. It's Squiggle. But yes, thank you, thank you. Wonderful, wonderful drawing. Yeah, hello. That's me. That's the Eggster. But yeah, Kevin suggested like Sailor Moon hair, so I'll just do it inspired by Sailor Moon hair. It won't straight up be herself, Usagi herself. Yeah, because I did watch the original Sailor Moon, and it's really nice actually. Generally, really good and holds up well. And then what kind of facial expression? Maybe like dark. I think her eye a little bit there. Let's see how. Because that would be a lot of hair actually, but oh well. Let me redo this again. What did chat say? An art girl stream? We'll see. I think we've been trying the Fixing Your series. So we have Fixing Your Animation and Fixing Your, what was it for Jesse? Anatomy, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, pretty much the same as roasting. And it's still submission based, so stay tuned for that. I know, thick flowy hair. Kinda wanna make another layer actually for the hair, just in case I change my mind. Because I don't know what kind of hairstyle to give her. But ooh, how can I submit art? Oh no. Well, we try to post our polls on the community tab too. So it doesn't literally have to be posted on Discord. We have a Google, what's it called? A Google form? Yeah. That we make, and that's where you hand in your stuff. So stay tuned for that when we make something for like a oh. Yeah, I like the long flowy shapes, so I'll keep that. Maybe there we go. Yeah, for real. Oh, for dog do? Yeah, the thing that I've learned about time management is that you'll never ever have enough time for anything. You just have to make it, you know? So if you can only do 2 hours per week, that's fine. You know, so long as you find just time, period, to work on it and just do it, that's good enough. Yeah, true. What Kevin said. We will probably include or most likely, I should say, most likely include the sheets on the description when the time comes. But yeah, going back to Sailor Moon a little bit, I didn't know that the reddish, pinkish vibe of the anime was actually degradation. It was that's not how the anime is supposed to look like. But the nice pink, the pinks are so nice. Honestly, the way it kind of, what's it called? I don't want to say decayed, but like the way it time wore it down. It's serendipitous, you know. It's like a happy accident. It made the anime a lot prettier actually compared to like the clean film. Oh my gosh. Fuck, dude, don't be afraid, honestly. Like, man, I do hate that that's a misconception that could happen now, but don't worry about that stuff, you know? Just draw what you want to draw. And then worry about it when it comes along, you know? You wouldn't want to stop yourself from drawing out of the fear of something like that. Let's see. Here. What time is it? Okay. I know. Yeah, like Kevin said. Sorry, I don't want to focus on this part just because I'm getting into it now. There we go. Freeing myself from people's opinions. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're living your life, okay? Don't let other people live your life or decide for you, you know? Especially for something like arts. Come on. Okay, maybe I'll shorten this a little bit. Because I used to be afraid of that too. I was like, what if I'm cringe? What if my artwork is cringe? But then, yeah, honestly, I am pretty cringe. But I just kind of accepted it, you know? Let's see what works. I know what works. I know what I like. So I am cringe but free. Exactly. I kind of want to give her a ponytail. Just like play into the whole what's it called? Flowy hair vibe. Actually, what is this supposed to be? I interpret it as hair, but it looks like the wind is blowing the other way, actually. So, anyway. Maybe, again, I'll just do my own interpretation. I'll not worry too much about it. What is this? Oh, her parasol. Yeah. Exactly. Everything is cool to someone. There's always a niche. It's like that meme. What was it? If Dogdo has 1,000,000 fans, I am one of them. If Dogdo has 100 fans, I am one of them. If he has only 1 fan, that is me. If Dogdo has no fans, then that means I'm no longer of this world. Yeah. It was hard. Yeah. Now maybe I'll fix it. Yeah. There we go. Let's see if this would work, like a different hairstyle. Your art gives me... Oh, Studio Ghibli. You're just missing an H. It's GH. Dogdo. I mean, it's true. If Weirdo has 100 fans, I am one of them. I love that copy pasta. If Weirdo has no fans, then I'm no longer of this earth. Ooh, drawing animals, but at the same time you don't. Yeah, that's good. That's good that you could hone in on it, that you know that you don't know how animals work. So be more specific. Like, kind of voice it out more. What don't you know about grammar? What is something? What is that thing that makes you think I don't know how it works? Yeah, grammar is lacking. Okay, let's see. Actually, let me add more detail finally onto here. So I could see that there's a lot of nice blues. Let's see how bright that is actually. Oh. Yeah, so if you look here, they turn to black and white. The blue and the green are pretty much non-existent. So if you look at that, there's some nice blues and greens. Then if you turn to black and white, you can see that the values are all the same. See, so wow. I didn't expect that actually. So let me do that. Let's see. Yeah, even mine, you can see it. Ooh, how to draw their bodies and legs. Ooh, I just made an OC. Then maybe try like what's it called? Losing my train of thought while I'm drawing. Try drawing them as simple shapes, because that's always the go-to, you know? Just draw them as the basic shapes that they are. And then a nice... I can't believe that even the green is the same value. There. I'll make it a little bit more saturated. Okay, maybe not like that. Let me try again. There. Color green. No, it's yellow green. And it's even brighter too. How did he do that? How does Monet do that? There. There we go. I'll just leave it be like this for now. Because even for mine, you could slightly tell. Well, actually, to be fair, you could slightly tell for him too. So, maybe slightly darker. More saturated. So you can see that those blues are pretty vibrant, actually. And the most vibrant one is like right here. I really wanna... Okay, let's see. I'll push it to like the bright green. Ooh, doing a study on leg and foot muscular anatomy as we speak. Yeah. Let's see. And actually, I just noticed that there's nice highlights on the back. They're kind of warm, from what I can tell. So, let's see. And it's pretty easy to distinguish. Okay, maybe it's a little bit too warm. It is more like it. And then I think for mine, later, I'll add way more detail compared to what Monet did. And she's wearing like a little bow. I don't know what it's called, like the... It's not a bow, but... The ribbon, I guess? Ribbon around her neck. There. There. And there. Sweet. But yeah, so far, we have like a nice base, nice sketch so far. Ooh, working on style right now. A scarf? I wouldn't call it a scarf. A scarf is like bigger, right? Bigger and more, what's it called? This is bigger and warmer. I'd say. There. And I'm trying to see where I should go for my drawing from here. Yeah, white scarf. I know. It's not really a scarf. Like, again, it's like a ribbon thing. It's pretty dark, actually, in value, now that I zoom out on it. A little bit more saturated. And then I'll add... Okay, so there's like a brighter part, actually. Doop doop. Brighter under. There. And there. There we go. And then I'm just gonna use my liquify tool. I love liquify so much. And... Nope, not that one. This. Oops, I will use this color and this color. Ooh, do you have any artists that inspire you like to reference from? Ooh, again, it's in the art style video. I talk all about it. But I love Hungry Clicker, and I love... Actually, you guys should look this up. It's really, I love their art. They're on Twitter, Fujishimu. So this is how you spell it. Fujishimu. Their art is super, super nice, honestly. It's very, very vibrant, the colors that they use for Fujishimu, and the landscape drawings that they do is super, super inspired. Very, it feels romantic. Not in the sense of like, you know, love, like, loving like another person, but like, romantic as in romanticizing the little things, sort of thing. Very nice. And let's see. Do people really use this for looks? Never use scarves. Ooh. Yeah. That was the time. I guess that was the fashion statement at the time. Okay. And I think eventually I'll just merge all of them together to one layer. And then I can see that the shadows are pretty warm actually. So it's like a nice kind of yellow orange. Okay, darker. Yeah, you know, it must be super different, but I've never experienced mixing colors with a palette. I'm sure that would be like super different compared to how I do it in digital, but the principle would still be the same, I'm sure. Yeah, the little PNG tubers, yeah. I'm pretty sure Jesse is making a stream on how to make them pretty soon. But yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah, I know what you mean. So like being frustrated with the drawing, sometimes you gotta figure out if your frustration is well placed or if it's worth it to just push through it, you know? Because sometimes it's better to just, you know, stay quiet, like your brain, you know, silence your brain a little bit. Let's see, it's a little bit darker, but not saturated like that. Okay, not. There we go. And And let's see, I'll check it again in black and white. So now it's obviously brighter. The what's it called? The colors, nice blue highlights. With drawing girls, I only have 2 girl characters. I see. Ooh, hi Gopher. Actually, I think it would be better to draw the shadows here. There's some like navy blue shadows that I see. These ones? I guess I can't encircle them, but okay, more saturated. More saturated. Boop. More saturated. There we go. Good enough. Ooh, I have mainly men I draw. Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's fine too, you know? There. You kind of have your own preference. That's fine. Yeah, this dress is pretty abstract actually, so it's the rhythm of it. Yeah, and I can see that the shadows actually have that nice, what's it called? Nice greenish, what's it called? Highlights, I guess? Yeah, because if I had to guess, the green comes from the ground. You know, she's wearing a white dress, and all the colors are being reflected onto the white dress. So if I had to imagine, these parts that are green are the parts that are kind of jutting out. So what I mean by jutting out is if it was like a simple shape, for example, like a donut or like a cylinder. You know, this part would be more visible, so this part would have more green. Yes, if I had to describe it. And then there, and there. How do I describe it? Maybe a better one would be a donut, actually. So to use a donut analogy, and it's curved right there. So obviously it goes like that, and then it goes like that, the shape. So that means that there's gonna be more green visible at the bottom, and then it gets harder because now it's curving upward. So now that part is blue, sort of thing. Because the top is catching more of the top light. So that's what I mean by the shading can really describe the shape of the object. Ooh, then Jesse's morning class yesterday. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, it's a little bonus for joining the classes. So yeah, if you want to join me too for classes, definitely head on over to the site. Check out the website that is right next to me, Wing Canvas. In the bottom will be more green and the top blue, pretty much, yeah. That's the gist of it. What time is it? Okay. It was fun. Indeed. Classes are always fun. Okay, I think I know what happened now. This is what happens when I focus too much on like the small details. Kind of get lost in it. So I like the colors, but I think I'll focus now more on what's it called? Getting the thingies right. Getting the folds right. And there. And again, make sure that these colors work. You know, check it in black and white to see if they work. I can see that mine's a little bit too dark. I'll lighten. Because like if you squint, just even for a little bit, you can tell that they're very... stand out a lot compared to what Monet has. And there. Thank you. I'm glad. This is just my normal talking voice. I just like to talk this way. Not really doing a voice or anything. Let's see. Do the... This is also why it's good to zoom out, you know, to see the whole drawing. Because now you get to see the entirety of it. And that's why I always encourage people to sketch all the important parts first, okay? Don't be like... Don't just draw the face first, and then, okay, now that I've finished the face, time for the rest of the body. Yeah, let's see. Oh my gosh. Hello, hello. Hi, Evie. And I do a stretch. Ah! A stretch. Oh my gosh. Hello, hello. And you guys might have gotten an ad there. Yes, again, thank you for watching our ads. And then, here I'll use the same hair color. I'll just jump and paint the kid. I like to draw the body first so I don't get the size of the head wrong. Yeah. There's no right or wrong way of drawing. Or order. Yeah, or the way to draw something. If it works for you, then it works for you, yeah? Yes. I know. Live Eevee reaction. And shit, it looks like the hair. This is a dark. That's okay. Got my friend the anatomy video. Ooh, glad. He's always watching. I mean, don't worry. I'm the same dog, dude. I draw the head too small for me. Yeah. And then I'm gonna draw this kid. So yeah, just so you know, this is not the same character. I'm just making up my own character now. It's pretty close to white actually, so I will do this. And here's a tip that I just spam all the time. Save the brightest colors for last, okay? Because those colors are strong, and they will attract a lot of attention if you're just using them willy-nilly. And now you can see, now that I'm adding this, it really pops out more. Yeah. And actually, I could see like a hint of pink and purple on there. Maybe I'll add that. There. It's nice. These are these are the colors I like to use actually. Pink, blue, and yeah, purple. Yeah, so many layers, right? I know. Yeah, I really just want to keep them separate. So for example, this one, I could just like take the parasol off. And then look, she's bald. Oh my gosh. Because I don't want to settle on the hairstyle just yet. But the kid is just one layer. If you look at it. Now. Yeah, I use Clip Studio Paint. I do have a bajillion layers in Iggy standards, for sure. Like, all these clipping layers are the ones I'm using. Mary Poppins. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. It's like, wee. Oh no, her hair. She's getting raptured without her hair. Oh, her ponytail. Okay, right. I totally forgot the ponytail. There we go. Whee! Ah, excuse me. Bless me. And then... Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh, he is very proud. Yes, indeed. He should be proud. And going back this one. Popping out of the picture. Excuse me. Alright, so these navy blue parts. Yeah, color is just so cool. So if you look at this, right, you can tell that this is a really... The color really stands out, right? It's like this warm greenish tone. But then if I color pick it, you can see that it's actually super, super gray. It's pretty crazy how, under the right circumstances, colors are pretty colorful. Surprise, surprise. Colors are colorful, even gray. Here. And I'm gonna start kind of blending it. And then add the greens back. Just like that. And the blues back. Love your way of painting. Yeah, thank you. Color context, so epic. Color is relative. For real, for real. Here. Colors make no sense. I know. I think at this stage, if it doesn't make sense to you, just try colors, honestly. Just go ham. That's why it's just a theory and not color fact. So just experiment and see what works, because any color you can just make it work, so long as you have a rhythm to it. But hey, that's just a theory. A color theory. Thanks for watching. But yeah, so sad. The legend has flown. He's going to be gone soon. Matt Pat, what a legend. And there, so... Yeah, honestly, I haven't watched the game theory in a hot minute. Like, it's been years since I watched him, but can't doubt that his effects, he's a very impactful YouTuber. Matt Pat. Yeah, I think the last time I watched him was a long, long time ago, like maybe like 2017? So like, a long time ago. Nah, that's okay. Yeah, Matthew Patrick. And then blue. And yeah, it's starting to come along so far. I like the colors, but then I don't know about the folds. But maybe we'll practice folds in a different time. Matt Pat is the game theorist. So yeah, he has this niche where he likes to make, surprise surprise, theories on video games. Yeah. Okay, I kind of want to complete the hair. It's just a theory. A game theory. It's just so fun to say it like that. He always says it with so much enthusiasm. What a guy. Hello, Internet, and welcome to Game Theory. There. Yeah, I love how everybody's just saying it over and over now. Yeah. It's just iconic, you know? laconic phrase. When I'm done, yeah, go ahead. Share it on the Discord. Everyone to see. Now, this ponytail is just a personal touch for me. I just wanted to do it. So, I'm kind of picking up what I've learned from doing the dress and like the other stuff. And now I'm gonna apply it. I'm gonna apply it on here in a little bit. And honestly, I feel like I could merge... let's see. The hair. Well, actually, I need to work on the umbrella first before I merge it. But... oh well. I could at the very least merge these together. And then I'm gonna add a nice yellow highlight. Maybe a little bit more warm. This isn't in the reference, but I'll add just like a nice color to separate the hair into parts. There we go. Da Vinci? Da Vinci or Picasso? Okay, let me see the what's it called? The context first. Or was it just that? Yeah, MatPat is the grandfather of FNAF theories. Sans Nest conflict. So funny. But I like Da Vinci. Da Vinci. Renaissance painter. Also, he's the leader of the Ninja Turtles. How could you beat that? What did Picasso do? Painted really cool paintings, that's for sure, but I don't think he's part of an elite squad of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, though. And speaking of that, I haven't watched the movie yet. The newest movie that came out. I heard it was really good. Maybe I should at some point. Here. Nice yellow. And then I'll add some green onto here. If you're just using yeah, they're just like helping each other. Yeah. I heard that MatPat was right about one of the theories, and then Scott actually like rewrote it because he guessed it. But I don't know, it reminds me of it reminds me of the time in like a certain PS5 game exclusive. Somebody made a theory and it was like right on the money. A certain PS5 game that involves boy. And yeah, they guessed it right. They had a theory and it was posted like way before. It's crazy. They got it right. Really? I haven't watched the FNAF movie, but MatPat was in it. I heard MatPat was in it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I really love the technique he uses actually. Just separating it with the color, but technically, let's see if I did it right. Yeah. More or less right. Close enough. Doesn't have to be exactly the same, but yeah. Okay, I'll make the hair darker too. The thing, really? Half the info. Aw. I see. But was it a fun movie at least? Would you say like it was fun watching it, or was it boring? Because that's the biggest Biggest crime a movie could commit is being boring. It was fun? Yeah, okay. That's good then. And I think I'll just merge it all together now, it's whatever. There we go. Yeah, I don't know much about the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's, but the songs though, the Living Tombstone songs, bangers. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. Ooh, let's see, this is unironically a good opportunity to use crayon or similar. Yeah, indeed. Using nice different mediums. Heated opinions. Word. Exactly. I think a movie being bad is okay so long as, you know, you have fun watching it. Yeah. It's been so long. Let's see. Let me fix up the face a little bit. And then it's a little bit darker actually. There's some dark grays that we use. There, I like this one. They're like touches of dark splotches to separate them. So I will do that. Nice dark blues. Just like that. Ooh, have I ever played any of the FNAF games? Nah, I've only watched people play because I don't know, it did look fun. To be honest. Like, I like the lore, I like the reactions of people, I like the concept. But the gameplay, I don't know. That's why I like, it's not like I don't like horror games, but I played a lot of Resident Evil because it's fun. Like, the game is just fun, even though it's a horror game, and I don't usually play horror games. Yeah. And another game that is unintentionally scary for me is Outer Wilds, if you've ever played it. There's like a water planet, and that's what made me give up. Give up the game, I mean. It made me give up the game, because I don't like the underwater. I don't like it at all. Like, people keep saying like, yeah, this game changed my life. Very good story, but I don't know, I'm too scared. Too scared of underwater stuff. No likey. Same reason why I don't play Subnautica. And yeah, with Raft, like that game, if you guys know about Raft, that took a while for me to get used to, even with my friends. Here. And let's see. There. I'm just like adding more colors to the thing. But let me read chat. I've just been coloring here. Outer Wilds is so cool. Yeah. It is. Like, I just watched my friend play instead. Oh. Plug trade. Yeah. Word. Check out our Discord. Yeah, I'm a teacher in WinCanvas, baby. Let's do it. Take a class with me. But yeah, Kevin, my favorite, I think the 2 remake was really good. I've only played the remakes, but I watched my mom play the original ones, like 2 on the PS1. Code Veronica, I watched her play the entire game. And yeah, I wish they remake that game, but I know they're not. But I'm glad. I'm a teacher, yeah. I'm a teacher, so if you wanna join an online class with me, you know, have me see your work, check out the website. It's right next to me. You see that website, Wing Canvas? Yeah, check that out. What time is it? Okay. What the heck? What the bell? I'm shaking in my boots. Oh no. Same. It's pretty cold where I am as well. Snowy, snowy. Yeah, I think eventually I'll just make this. Make this layer on top of everything. Okay. Just add like a little bit of noise. There. Kind of seems like... Okay. There. Man, I wish we had snow. I know. Shiver me timbers. How much? It depends, so you check out the sites. There's lots of different prices for different packages and all that. But yeah, you could take classes with me, Jesse, Josh, many other instructors. Very cool. Yeah, I know, this winter's kind of warm, honestly, that it's got me worried. Like, it didn't start snowing real hard until only recently for my area. Which is, I don't know, man, it's not natural. Where's the knee? It's supposed to be like knee-deep snow at this point. But it ain't. And it's kind of weird. Yes. Actually, I want to start adding more color onto the... So what's it called? The grass here. Actually, the grass isn't that high on here at least. There. 40 minutes shoveling snow like crazy. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I prefer shoveling snow over mowing the lawn. I think mowing the lawn is super lame. It's a low tier chore. Like, if you look up the definition of chore, it'd be mowing the lawn, man. So boring. At the very least, with shoveling snow, you feel kind of stronger for it. It feels like a workout. Compared to mowing the lawn, you just kind of... You follow your NPC route. You know? Yeah, this is mowing the lawn slander. Okay. It's not my favorite. Not my favorite chore. Low tier. It ain't it. Ooh, frosty sidewalks? Yeah. I know. I haven't walked to a place in a while, so I've always just been driving, but... Yeah, frosty sidewalks, pretty funny when your friend slips up. That's my opinion on it. There we go. There. There. So hold on, I gotta I kind of want to focus a little bit on this part. And color it in. Oh, let's see, you can make fun patterns and stuff. Yeah. How much more stream is left? Good question. There is like 25 minutes, preferably, but I don't know. We'll see if I'll go longer. Oh, half an hour, yeah. So... There. Iggy. Oh, Little Witch? I've only watched the movie, but I've never watched the whole series before. Like the pilot movie, I think? Like the first thing. But no. Yeah. Little Witch Academia. It's nicely animated for sure. Just to get it right, that's the one with Akko, right? Akko and the one animated by Trigger. Let's see, I loved it when I was younger. Yeah, sadly I can't speak much for it. But I do love Trigger though. Trigger, very good studio. And they're animating, what's it called, Dungeon Meshi right now. Yeah, art style is really cute. It's really nice. I like it too. Definitely a reason why I watched the movie when it first came out. Yeah. Let's see. It's a little bit cool or warmer actually. This color. Now that I'm seeing it, I need to add a little bit more yellow. Maybe darker yellow, even. Or I got it actually. I'll use a color layer. Color or overlay would be better. Overlay. Just to make it a touch, what's it called, more yellow. Let's see. There. Okay, maybe a bit too saturated. So maybe I'll desaturate it. This overlay. Yellow. More yellow green. Yeah, I feel like this is the one. This is the one. There we go. And then tone it down a little bit. Oh. Oh well. I guess I have to merge that later. Let's see. How do you tag someone in the Discord? Yeah. Same as YouTube. And I gotta fix the clouds. I kind of don't like the clouds right now. This one specifically out of here. And okay, that's enough for that. I will go back. Excuse me. I'll go back to doing this. Actually, what happens if I do this? Oh, it's not bad actually. I'll just merge it. Okay, let me fix this real quick. And there. And there. Let me put this. Yeah, this is some clipping layer shenanigans here. Then I merge it together. There we go. Nice and clean. And it's a little bit too saturated, so I'll adjust it. Desaturate it a little. There we go. Just lower. And then let's see a little more yellow. I'm just adjusting sliders right now, but yeah, here's the before and the after. I think this is more accurate. Oh, intelligentsia inconsiderable. I don't know what language that is, or if I mispronounced it. Ooh, second streamer scene. Yeah. Okay, let me fix this. Yeah, grass can be really busy. So, there. Actually, it's a little bit thinner on here too. And let me fix something. Yeah. Streaming every week. So come join, come hang. Just call me smart. Ooh, I see. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it was in the Layers Like a Pro stream. If you're curious as to what I did, it's stuff with clipping layers. So if you check out the clipping layer part of that stream, yeah, that's pretty much it. And there's also like a video for it. No, it's okay. I mean, English isn't my first language either. So yeah, it happens. There's a bajillion other languages, so totally understandable. Yeah, some of the blues here are pretty saturated actually. Now that I'm going back here, and adding like a touch of pink, dark pink. There we go. Oh, what's my native language? Tagalog. Filipino. Yeah. That's the language I grew up with. Tagalog. Para sa mga Tagalog bros. Hello, hello. Ito yung language ko when I grew up. So, yeah. Here. There. Oh, hold on. Is it being covered up? What happened? Oh, because I'm using the same color. Oops. Oh, Tagalog, not Legalo. Ooh, are your blinks aligned with my mouth? Nah, it's random. I don't actually blink, like, when I blink with the thingy. But the mouth is, though. Like, it syncs, as you can see. Hello, hello. And let's see. There's actually lots more darker colors that I haven't added in just yet. Okay, so I'm gonna add those navy blues. They're saturated. There. There. And hold up, let me fix my hair. There we go. And there. Yeah, I think it's really coming along, like, really nicely. This is one of those things where it'd be nice to see, like, the full process, so yeah, once it's done, you guys can check it out. There. And this is so satisfying to me, just making these strokes, these shapes, and blending. I think is super fun. There. And then, I think, now that I'm looking at it, the green actually way bigger on here, way bigger part. There. And then I love how I still haven't what's it called? Still haven't colored the kid. But it's okay, we'll get there. We'll get there when we get there. Okay, maybe darker actually. Yeah, that's perfect. Actually, I kind of nailed the color. There. And I think I'll just use multiply to darken that. Multiply. So with like a dark green. There. And then there, the little screen. And actually, now that I'm looking at the umbrella, it's blue, the light. So yeah, again, this is why in the very beginning of the stream, I told you guys that I want to focus on just color. So now I'm just being way more observant about color. I'm not worrying about my composition, I'm not worrying about my anatomy. I'm just worrying about the color and all that it entails. The Stanley Parable? Nah. Nah, I haven't played it, but it seems really funny. There's so much like lines of dialogue on there. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. They just want to check it probably, kid. Play it, so fun. Yeah, it's one of those, like, I wouldn't say choose your own adventure, right? But like, kind of like a walking sim, but super creative walking sim. Right, the blue, right. I'll add that touch of blue. There you go. And I'm trying to zoom out. Okay, I think the face could be a little darker. I think overall, our character could be darker. So I will do that. Multiply. I'll add like a nice blue. Oh, oops. There, I'm gonna make a folder. Put her in. And then there we go. I wonder what shade. Okay, maybe not blue. This blue. Okay, maybe something warmer. Yeah. There you go. Just gonna shade her darker. And let's see, zooming out. Yeah, zooming out, you can see that it's around maybe here? 55. There you go. Let's see the before and after. So yeah. Good enough. And then I'll just make the colors more vibrant again. The room closet ended. Looks really pretty. Thank you. Yeah. And yeah, sorry if I haven't been interacting with chat either. It's just taking a lot of my brain power right now to sort of balance everything. Yeah. And then I'm gonna draw this kid. Okay, maybe there. Yeah, thank you. There, and then I'm gonna draw this little kid here. There. I'm gonna make him all cutesy. Then same colors. There. And what expression is this kid? He's kind of looking at the distance, but kind of like this better. There. And there. And then same hair color. Yeah, I'll kind of make the hair and the, what's it called, the straw hat kind of blend a little, like color wise. Kind of like Jotaro hair. Kind of combines. Let's see, do you think you could end drawing? No, I'll probably end it in this one. Yeah, I always finish my drawings in this stream. I don't think I've ever had to do a part 2. Oh, alright. Asher Cyclone, thank you so much for joining. So yeah, check out the stream when it's done. Hope you get to see it. Yeah, thanks so much. Bye-bye. Bye-bye to Astro. It's not the end of the stream yet, so don't worry. Yeah, and I can see that the kid has like really red cheeks. So maybe I'll try to do that as well. Here. Yeah, and you can see that the colors I'm picking for the kid, it's very low contrast. So what I mean by that is that the shadows, they're not like this dark. I'm not using very dark colors because I don't want the kid to steal too much attention. Right? You can see that it's very subtle, the way that all the values are. There. And then, this one's pretty bright. And there's some tints of red actually. Oh my gosh, actually Luffy. Mugiwara. And then there. There we go. And then it has like a little suit. And here's another tip actually. When you're picking colors, you know, try not to introduce too many new colors. Just work with the colors as closely as you can. Colors that you already put down. Because once you introduce a new color, it can get kinda busy. Actually, let me... There. And there. And... Oh, woke up at noon today, help. I mean, that's my normal time. I wake up, honestly. With like my nocturnal schedule. I love the nights. Korean chicken? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Some... What's it called? Kalbi. Kalbi is what I like to get. Kalbi, bulgogi, yummy. We go for that right now. But good thing I ate. It's a good thing I ate before stream. Because before I didn't, and you could sort of feel it. Sometimes I would rush stuff. Because I'm so hungry. So yeah, I learned. There. There. Well, at the very least, I've detailed all the important stuff now. And then maybe I'll adjust this kid a little bit actually. There. I will make this. I think his neck is a little bit too long. There we go. And then here, sleep. I always wake up at 6. Yeah. Okay, let me double check what chat is saying. Okay, it's been so much questions actually. Am I more skilled in realistic styles? I wouldn't say I'm good at realistic, to be honest, but I do use realistic techniques, you know, like what I learned from studying like figure drawings and all that into drawing stylized. That's for sure. You gotta put more details in the part you want people to focus on. Exactly, dog dude. What the dog doing? Sleeping only on the weekends, yeah. But I wake up at 6 every day. Maybe I go to sleep at like 5 a.m. every day. I like it. I like going to sleep at 5 and waking up. Just staying up late. Works for me a lot. Alright, then the green. Okay, darker green. Yep. I'm a creature of the night. There we go. And I think I need to add more detail onto the thing. No, I don't think you should say that you didn't do well. I'm sure Jesse will help you out too. If you're feeling like this trouble with something, you know? It's a-okay, and we'll figure it out. I'm sure Jesse will help you figure it out too. What? Let's see. Oh, alright. See ya, Squee. Squee. Squee, squiggle doo. What time is it? Oh, wow. Just realized there's only a few minutes left. But I kind of want to... Maybe I'll extend a little bit. Not too long, though. Wouldn't want to keep everybody waiting. So I think now I will merge... I should have... I should have made spares before I merged it, but maybe I will now. There. And I'm gonna merge everything now. Except the sky. So now, just turn... Oh! The clouds. I don't want to combine the clouds. There you go, perfect. So I think I'm gonna add like little touches of yellow, the dandelions, and all that. Ooh, Procreate for digital. Me, I'm using, again, for the people who don't know, Clip Studio Paints. By the way, this is my favorite type of yellow. This kind of orangey yellow. Gotta be one of my favorite colors to use, especially. But I think green is my least favorite to use. It just, it's really funny because even though green is a supernatural color, like, you see it a lot in nature, it just feels unnatural sometimes, to me. Here. There we go. Just adding, like, touch of detail, and then there's, like, nice blues, too, so maybe I'll add that in. Such a waste. Because maybe I'll go like 10 more minutes and then I'll wrap up. Ooh, orange is your favorite. Oh yeah, the sketchbook app? Indeed. Forgot to add the mouth on the little kid. There we go. Oh. And I think he's a little bit... There we go. Time to flip the canvas. Okay, it's more or less good. Good enough. And... I like a lot of colors. Can't say. Yeah, I know. Because like it's so situational, right? But for me, my go-to colors for sure are pink, blue, pink and blue. Yeah. Just like looking at my whole drawing catalog. Okay, so I'll add more blue, more pink. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I don't know where this pink came from, but it is nice though. Like it's complements it really nicely. I'm trying to look. There's like splotches of dark right here as well. But yeah, again, if you guys want to see more or see more of the process, you know, hear me talk about it more, I think the art style video is what explains it the best, you know? Like how to learn an art style without copying. That video. It's one of our latest videos, so go check it out. Because the process, pretty much that. Okay. And there. I think I want to fix her face a little bit. So again, I made up my own characters instead of who it's supposed to be. This is not Madame Monet. It's like an anime character. Maybe I'll add more detail onto her. There. 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 And there. Yeah, sometimes there's just parts where I really gotta focus. This is one of those times. Ooh, looking very nice so far. Thank you. Yeah, I really enjoy the vibes so far. And I think I'll add more movement onto the sky. I wonder if I should use my textured brush. Yeah, maybe I will. Yeah, I got this from Clip Studio Paint. It's a free brush. It just says oil pastel, but in katakana. In case you were wondering about my brush. There. There. And there. Yeah, now I'm just eyeballing everything, seeing if everything is good. I definitely want to work on the clouds more. There. Yeah, maybe I'll just merge the background together as well. I'll just do my own interpretation. Because right now it feels kind of... Oh, oops, I gotta mark that. Gotta lock transparency. It feels kind of rigid, so... The clouds. So I'm just gonna blend them a little bit, just to make them fit in. Because again, rigid shape makes it get a lot of attention actually, which I do not like. You know, the trees aren't the attention, or the clouds aren't the attention. Ooh, what should you draw to post on your Pinterest? Good question. I think OC sheets are always good, just so like people, you know, would like take inspiration. It's always a good go-to for Pinterest. Fave YouTuber. Yeah. Then there and there. And then now I'm gonna check my colors again one last time. I guess it's close enough. Could be darker, honestly. But let's see. What time is it? Okay, in 6 minutes I'll probably try to settle on something. And then maybe I'll use my tone curve. Tone curve. Let's see if I darken this. And then... yeah, so I'm making all the darker parts darker and all the brighter parts brighter. But then let me zoom out to see. Here. And this tone curve, it's not really a specific special feature. It's just in every software. And yeah, sadly I don't have the recording. I don't have it on screen recording, so hold on. Here. Yeah, I think this is way better than what it used to be. More saturated. Improve your art immensely. Word. So what is flipping my drawing? But yeah, so the narrator about drawing speed. You shouldn't worry about drawing speed because you'll just naturally get faster. And if you think about it, if I had to guess, if I had to bet, the reason why you're slow is because you're probably thinking like, oh, what does the arm look like? What does this part look like? How do I draw this? So what's really slowing you down is that you don't know the art stuff yet. so you don't know certain things. So the more you learn, the less you question yourself. And then the less you question yourself, the faster you get. So my tip for getting faster is to just focus on learning. Take your time. Ironically, being slow and taking your time with learning will make you faster. 100%. Because being fast, it's inherent with knowing what you're doing. Yes, for example, I could do this really quick because this is kind of within my comfort zone. I'm not really pushing myself for anything. So, yeah. This is just all within a comfort zone. There's so much like nice colors on there that I didn't get, like this orange right here. So I'm gonna add that. I'll just do like 4 minutes of finishing touches. Then let's see. Yeah, I'm fast at drawing, but when I paint, it takes a million years. Exactly. Constantly revising things. Yeah. Yeah, same here. I take my time with coloring and painting. That's why I love painting though. Like, so much easier to do revisions in painting. And there's like pinks, I see. There's like pinks in the shadow. I'll add that too. Maybe a little bit more saturated. There we go. Yeah, see, look at this too. You can see that this, it's kind of like a pink color. But then if you look at the color wheel, it's actually yellow. It's pretty crazy. Crazy how color works. And then her hair. There we go. And well, actually, the wind is blowing the opposite direction. But let's see. Yeah, it's just because of that thing. So yeah, making sure everything is in order before I complete the wrap up. Lineless style when you're painting. Thank you. Alright, thanks Flighty Feathers for sticking around. Because I'm almost going to wrap up too soon. Anyway, so don't worry. I just want to clean everything up before I do. Yeah, it's definitely brighter, that green. Yellow green. Yeah. There. And there. You know, this is the best I could do, actually. Double checking. One last thing. Okay, nice blues. Yeah. But that's the process, pretty much. Just try to focus on one thing, one or two things, and then try to figure out the art fundamental that is involved. So for example, color, and then try to expand on it and try to use that as your measuring stick, you know, your thing that you kind of base it on, everything, your logic. So try to measure everything up to one thing. So for example, with this one, I just focus on hue, saturation, and value. And then for anatomy, say for anatomy, try to focus on what you think makes it work. And there. Then try to figure it out. Try to voice it on your own. And then combine it with what you know. Because that's the way to learn and enjoy with your art style, pretty much. But yeah, again, I think this is all I have for today. And Again, we're not just an art school, or we're not just a YouTube channel, we're also an art school. So if you wanna join a class with me, feel free to check out the link right next to me, Wing Canvas. It's also on the description if you want a link. And yeah, we stream every week, so stay tuned for that. And what else? I'm trying to think if there's anything I'm forgetting. But yeah, you can become a patron if you'd like to keep supporting us so that we could keep making free arts education, make these streams free. And yeah, there's also videos that you can check out to support us. And other than that, thanks so much for sticking around and seeing this whole process with me. But yeah, see ya everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye.